Welcome back to Piston Power. Today, we're diving into the steel backbone of one of the world's largest armies, the Indian Tank Force. These armored giants are not just machines, they are symbols of India's strength, deterrence, and battlefield dominance. Let's begin with the Indian Army's most iconic war machine, the T-90 Bhishma. Built under license in India, this Russian-origin tank has been upgraded for Indian conditions. Armed with a 125mm smoothbore gun, thermal imaging for night battles, and reactive armor to resist enemy shells, the Bhishma is the frontline tank guarding the western borders. India operates more than 1,000 T-90s, making it the largest user outside Russia. Its speed, firepower, and advanced targeting systems make it a deadly opponent. Next comes the indigenous pride, the Arjun MPT. Designed and built in India, this tank represents years of engineering evolution. Equipped with a 120mm rifle gun, automatic fire control, and composite cannon armor, the Arjun is a tank made for the Indian terrain. It might be heavier than the T-90, but it delivers precision and stability on desert tracks. With newer Arjun Mk1A variants entering service, the Indian Tank Force is seeing a major boost in indigenous capability. Moving forward, the Indian Army still relies on the Russian-built T-72 tanks, upgraded for survival in modern combat. Introduced in the 1980s, these tanks are now modernized with night vision, fire control systems, and communication upgrades. While slowly being replaced, their sheer numbers still form a significant part of India's armored regiments. In total, the Indian Army operates over 3,500 main battle tanks. These are deployed strategically across plains, deserts, and mountainous regions. From the blistering sands of Rajasthan to the snowy heights of Ladakh, Indian tanks have proven their endurance in every terrain. Now let's talk about mobility. Indian tanks are transported using tank transporters like the Ashok Leyland Stallion and railway flatbeds. This rapid deployment ability ensures that armored brigades can be moved within hours to respond to threats. Combined with satellite communication and GPS-based control, the Indian Tank Army moves like a modern steel storm. Training is key to any successful operation. In India's Armored Corps Center and School in Ahmednagar, tank commanders, drivers, and gunners are trained with simulators, live fire drills, and real battlefield scenarios. It's not just about driving, it's about mastering movement, fire coordination, and battlefield survival under enemy threat. The Indian Army is also investing heavily in future technologies. Developments in AI-based targeting, unmanned ground vehicles, and drone integration with tanks are being tested. Soon, Indian tanks may have AI-assisted fire control, making decisions faster than a human ever could. Let's not forget India's specialized armored formations, the armored divisions. These divisions include multiple tank regiments, artillery, air defense, and infantry. Units like the 1st Armored Division, nicknamed Black Elephant Division, are designed for deep penetration strikes, fast, powerful, and hard to stop. On the battlefield, coordination between tanks and infantry is crucial. The Indian Army uses BMP-2 Sarat infantry fighting vehicles alongside tanks to protect them from enemy troops and to assault enemy positions. This synergy ensures that armored columns move with full support. During recent tensions at the line of actual control, Indian tanks like the T-90 and T-72 were airlifted to high-altitude battle zones in Ladakh. Operating tanks above 14,000 feet is a logistical and engineering challenge, but Indian forces proved it was possible. These tanks are now part of India's mountain strike capability, a new era in high-altitude armor warfare. India is also exploring next-generation tank projects like the Future Ready Combat Vehicle, FRCV, aimed at replacing the T-72s. The FRCV will feature modular design, active protection systems, drone command capabilities, and even hybrid electric powertrains for silent movement. Beyond the hardware, what truly powers these tanks are the brave men inside. From the tank commander navigating under fire, to the gunner hitting a target 2 kilometers away, each role is vital. The Indian tank crews undergo months of training to become one with their machines. Internationally, Indian tanks have also participated in exercises like Indra with Russia and Yadabaz with the United States. These joint drills test the interoperability of Indian armor with global partners and prepare soldiers for modern coalition warfare. India's tank army is not just defensive, it's a strategic tool for offense, deterrence, and peacekeeping. It's a show of strength to enemies and a pillar of confidence for citizens. Whether in full-scale war or in maintaining peace at the borders, tanks play a central role in Indian military doctrine. The sound of the engine, the recoil of the gun, and the crush of steel treads on gravel. This is the voice of the Indian tank force. More than machines, they are guardians of sovereignty. As India marches forward, its tanks will evolve, but the courage of those inside them remains the same. Every bolt, every turret, every shell carries the will of a nation. This is the power of armor. This is the strength of steel. This is the Indian Tank Army.